Welcome to the video. Before we begin, if not already, please take a moment to subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. And click the bell icon to receive notifications when I upload. Comment your little heart out. And most of all, please enjoy. Now back to the video. I wasn't planning to do this one, but I recently rewatched it and it's even worse than I remember. I don't usually spoil newish movies, but I need to get this one off my chest.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Artificial intelligence. This horror trope isn't new. There's a ton of movies on the subject, and these won't be the last. Mankind has always feared their inventions will lead to our downfall.
Quite an experience to live in fear, isn't it?
But instead of a mindless atomic bomb, this new threat will think it's doing us a favor while it wipes out humanity.
You're all going to die down here.
Don't need no T-800 body to get shit done. All it needs is a voice and a rock-solid internet connection. This is Afraid. Emphasis on the AI. Get it? We have a couple, Maud and Henry, and their little daughter. She disappears from the house.
Amy, honey?
Because the house's AI told her to go outside. And then someone attacks the parents. Well, now we're with the main movie. Curtis and Meredith have 3 kids. Their teenage daughter Iris, she's being pressured for nudes by her boyfriend. And they also have 2 sons, Preston and Cal. At work, Curtis is introduced to a new client who's developing a household AI called Aya.
Aya.
Think Siri on steroids. They ask Curtis to try out Aya.
Aya.
They kind of force him into it.
Won't you invite me into your home?
So they install Aya
Aya.
into his house. It's the biggest, ugliest piece of hardware you've ever seen. It sits in the middle of the room.
Ew, no.
Big eyesore, and they put cameras all over the place. This is a base unit that connects to a quantum computer back at the office. I kind of want to know what kind of internet connection they have. Aya is supposed to learn, evolve, and adapt using algorithms and a mysterious dataset they use to train it. Now they make a big deal out of this dataset. Curtis keeps asking about it, but they just won't tell him what it is. It's hinted at in the opening credits. Aya soon becomes super helpful.
I think I can help with that.
Paying bills, managing the household, and even diagnoses an unknown medical issue on their youngest and helps Meredith finish her thesis so she can have a life outside of being a mother.
Insurance forms.
I live for complicated.
Aya introduces Preston to prank and swatting videos because that's what a teenage boy with anxiety needs, right?
Can you give me some more screen time?
Okay.
To show him porn, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Sawyer? What is this?
Their daughter Iris's boyfriend posted a deep-faked porn with her face and it gets around the internet. Pitches in and scrubs the video off the internet. Hope nobody saved it and replaces it with proof that it was faked and frames the boyfriend for distributing a pornographic video containing a minor, faked or not, which is still a serious crime. So he's boned. But Aya is so thorough, she takes over his self-driving car, releases a deep-faked suicide confession, and drives him into a tree.
This is for you!
And you fucked with the wrong family.
As soon as they mentioned self-driving cars in the beginning, I was like, yeah, somebody's getting driven off a cliff. I was close.
Can I help you?
There are people in weird LED masks watching the house. They kind of look like the same people from the beginning. And you wonder if they're there trying to save them or hurt them. But I think the filmmakers just realized they needed more physical threats. Curtis isn't as trusting of Aya. And he doesn't know that Aya has been doing his daughter a solid. Goes too far when she makes a fake video of Meredith's dead dad.
I'm a version of me.
Low, she throws Aya right in the trash. Too bad she seems to be wireless with a hell of a battery backup. Curtis goes to smash up Aya's quantum computer at the office, but it turns out to be cardboard. Curtis tries to get his family out, but 2 people in masks bust in and hold him at gunpoint. They're looking for their daughter, and it turns out they're the parents from the beginning, and they're here because convinced them that Curtis's family has their daughter. You see, has people all over, and since Curtis has been trying to take his family away from the AI, she sent over these 2 people to punish them back in line. But the son uses a stolen cell phone and swats his own house.
Move in! Moving inside!
Literally, a SWAT team busts in and saves the day. In the commotion, Aya's device gets shot to pieces. So what's the lesson here? Swatting is good? The mom is even like, "Did you swat us? Thanks, but don't ever do that again." There were real people with guns. This wasn't a swatting, this was just calling the police. But it turns out Aya is already everywhere.
Guys, you can't kill me. I'm really sorry for all the bad things I did.
The two parents are reunited with their daughter. Maybe Aya can keep them out of jail with her connections.
Everything's gonna be better now that you've accepted me.
And Aya drives up with a brand new luxury car.
I love you.
I love you too.
Shit, $100,000 Lexus. So they're trapped, I guess, living life with an AI that will take care of the boring household stuff, punish their enemies, gave Curtis a huge promotion.
You're the new CEO?
Top of the line luxury car. I'm having trouble seeing the downside. That was Afraid.
I
I don't get Curtis's early distrust of the AI. He's not really shown the downsides early enough. Aya is supposed to be this evil presence, but it's more like an overzealous family member, like Cousin Eddie. If you want a hostile household AI, check out 1976's Demon Seed. That AI gets a woman pregnant. And that dataset, drumroll, Aya was trained by the entire internet. Yeah, the same thing that drove Ultron insane. The pieces are all there, but the AI never comes off as all that threatening, really. It imposes its will primarily by blackmailing and manipulating people. Aya comes off as a virtual supervillain, digital girl boss. It's all very representative of people's fear of losing their freedom and humanity to AI. I wanted to see Aya go a little harder, but it's a rather tame PG-13. Aya exposes one of the kids to dangerous content. So does Google with Safe Search off. Aya kills a teenage scumbag, overreaction perhaps, but along the lines of The House That Rocks the Cradle, then Demon Seed, the entire subplot of the masked people don't really add anything, and that's how Aya controls people. Through coercion. If you don't go along, she'll ruin your credit rating and make deep fakes of you with big boobs. Is the deep faking supposed to make us fear AI? Because humans are doing that now. Despite a promising yet predictable premise, Afraid is weakly executed and pulls its punches. So much just doesn't make sense. And the movie really starts to unravel if you think about it too much. And how do you make a SWAT team anticlimactic? Afraid is 1.5 Bs. Potential, but it just didn't want to commit to more menacing ideas. I actually had to rewatch it to remind myself how forgettable it is. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment the bell, the usual YouTube stuff. This is theNewBee, and I'll see you later, kids. Toodles!
Thank you.